nothing quite like a delicious cup of hot chocolate, especially on freezing cold days.
Yes, like today.
Unless, of course, you make this sweet drink into a dessert.
So here to show us how to make some peppermint hot chocolate and more, we have Annie Little Rich from Shelburne Falls Coffee Roasters. This looks amazing.
I'm really excited about this. I've been excited about this for like a month.
Good.
Because I saw someone do a very similar item and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to do that for Christmas. So what we have here are hot chocolate pops. So basically it's a lollipop that you can then put in a cup of warm milk and stir it in, and it creates a cup of hot chocolate. And it is great if you have like a party favor, or it's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great thing to give to relatives. And so here's how we make it. I took a half cup of heavy cream and a can of condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk. Okay. So this is not super diabetic friendly, but these are for the other people.
Yeah, exactly.
And I heated that up until it's just steaming. Okay, so you can see that the condensed milk and the heavy cream have melded together. I'm going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to add 3 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can also use bittersweet. You can also use milk chocolate, but I like semi-sweet, and then some baking chocolate. About 3/4 cup, and then you're just going to let that melt in, and you're going to whisk that together.
You want me to whisk for you?
I would love for you to whisk. Right, you want to whisk it. It's going to get heavy until it's nice and thick.
While he's whisking, can you just take this and eat it like a pop, like a fudge on a stick?
You can definitely eat that like fudge on a stick. The only thing that I would say, it depends, like these are peppermint, so I put peppermint extract. When you just eat it with the fudge, the peppermint's a little bit strong, because when you put it in the milk, it dilutes the flavor a little bit. So it's really perfect for hot chocolate. But if you were to use just vanilla flavoring or maybe some almond flavoring, put a marshmallow on top, then you could definitely just eat it as fudge on a stick.
Okay.
All right, good. So
there we go.
We've got our chocolate. We're just gonna pour it into our dish, and you wanna line this with, yeah, we're gonna do this.
Some tin foil?
Some tin foil or some parchment paper. I did parchment paper over there, I did tin foil over here. Basically, you just wanna make it easy for it to come out.
Right.
And...
But you don't have to, like, grease the tin foil already.
You're looking for a spatula, aren't you?
A spatula would be
I'm gonna
great,
find a spatula. Here we go.
A spoon can also work. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
That's
nice
the recipe.
find. There you
so
go.
put that in there, and then you're just going to spread it out so it's even.
Okay.
And you can do all different flavors. You can put marshmallows on top, like I said. You could put coconut on top and do a coconut flavoring in it. It's the holidays, so I like to do peppermint. So I've got some crushed candy canes, and I just crush those by putting the candy canes into a Ziploc bag and then just banging something heavy on it,
and you
like a hammer or a rolling pin.
And then you get all your holiday stress out.
And you get all of your holiday
time.
stress out at the same time. So this is just really kind of
Cooking
serves
therapy.
all of your emotional needs.
Looks like brownie batter.
Yeah, it does kind of look like brownie batter. So you put that in, and then while it's still warm, you see, make it nice and even. And then you can just put your candy cane bits on top. And it's important to do it right now because it's going to sink right in.
Oh, and then it'll harden.
Then it's going to harden.
Oh, it's such a festive looking treat, too.
It's beautiful, and it's so fun. It's great for kids because it can be a fun way for them to have their hot chocolate. You can also kind of monitor how much chocolate they're putting into their hot chocolate if you're letting them make it themselves.
I'd probably put some cereal on that.
Yeah, you can put some cereal, you can put some whole grain fiber on there.
Whatever.
That's going to melt really well into the milk. And then you're just going to put this into the fridge for 4 hours to 24 hours. And it's easy to be like, oh, I'm just going to put it in for 1 hour. It's not going to work that well. It needs 4 hours to set so that it maintains its shape. And then that's been out of the fridge now for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
It holds its shape because it's set for a while in the fridge.
It does.
So you can make it look, and then you can dress it up real nice.
Yep.
And it's a perfect accent for your holiday party.
It's a perfect accent for the holiday party.
So then do you just do this?
I just stick. Yep, so I got these lollipop sticks. You can get them at Walmart. I got the parchment paper at Walmart. You put the stick, and there you go.
That easy.
That easy. And so then you can just warm up a cup of milk. I don't suggest using water. Warm up a cup of milk and just swirl that in vigorously, and it makes an amazingly creamy, rich cup of hot chocolate.
You know, some big companies make these too, and this is a whole lot cheaper because they're single serving, they're expensive, and they have a lot of preservatives in them.
And these, I mean, it's just 4 ingredients. It's, you know, besides not a lot of people keep condensed milk in their fridge, but other than that, it's all basic baking supplies.
Yeah, it is.
I think you just gave Ashley something to do this weekend.
Yeah, there we go.
Because she both loves chocolate and fun
and
projects.
I had nothing else on my calendar. This is perfect. Thank you, Annie.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
much.
This recipe, by the way, mymassappeal.com, and still ahead of